Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 23 of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. We got a lot of stuff to do today, so let's not waste any time. So let's clear out the rest of these treasure rooms before we move on to our penultimate level. So let's do it. Now, of course, that attack boost from Deep Sleep isn't really going to do a whole lot, actually. Because we're just going to be doing treasure rooms for the first part of this. So, that's unfortunate. But what is very fortunate is the fact that there's actually a treasure room where it involves you doing a boat. Or it involves you doing the boat thingies with Ringmouth. So that's a challenge we haven't seen yet, actually. So that's cool. That's good. Now, just remember to not jump. Because I think you might unless you need an obstacle to jump over. Yeah, unless you have an obstacle to jump over, then don't jump. Jumping ain't recommended, kids. Get it? Nah, probably not, but whatever. Okay. That is fair. That's very fair. Oh no, not my 50 coin. Oh my god. I'm gonna miss out on so many of those 50 coin, dude. Oh man. Oh my god. Alright. Blizzard Ice next. So let's do that and a quick speed run. You know, these might actually just take a little bit, but I don't want to waste any of your guys' time, so I'm just gonna... I just really want to just get this over with. Just speed through this. I'm not speeding through it. God, if I missed that, that would have been pretty funny. Which I obviously did, which means that's pretty funny. Okay. So now with that ice thingy right there that we created, now it's in a much wider range, so it can actually freeze pretty much instantly, I think. Yeah, it can freeze enemies, like, instantly. So that's cool. I keep saying, so that's cool, man. Maybe it's because I got nothing... Maybe it's because I got nothing better to say about these treasure rooms other than, you know, they're challenges, and they are fun challenges. And it doesn't excuse the fact that every single time that I use the word cool, it always has to do with some form of ice ability. So I'm unintentionally making all of the pun. All the ice pun. Because that's just how I am. That's just how I be. Okay. Frame 1. Yeah, there we go. Frame 1. Alright. Space Ranger. Space Ranger, then Wild Hammer, and then normal. That's how we're going to do things. So we actually get to see what Space Ranger's all about a little bit, actually. Shoot and scoot! Conveyor targets. So yeah, Space Ranger is pretty much the best one. Because look at that. You get like a big area of effect with that black hole. With that black hole when you're fully charged up. So, you basically get it like this, and you're basically free. You basically get a free pass to the next section. And that's awesome. Get it before you fall. Yes. And you also have a little bit of a wider range with a Space Ranger too. So yeah, I can basically tell you that Space Ranger is probably like one of my favorite, you know, powered up abilities ever. I totally meant to do the black hole thing, but whatever. Ow. Oh god, did that thing get in the way, or did it just, like, go off when I fell? I don't know, it was either or. I'm gonna say either or. I don't think I got the time. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, wait, I did, actually. It's 1 minute and 20 seconds. What am I talking about? 1 minute and 20. That's why I go for the shortest time and then the longest time. Because I don't want to waste y'all's time. Alright, next one is Wild Hammer. See, now the skip traveling to stages is just really quick and easy. Plus, I think the normal treasure room is right there, so that's good. Alright, Wild Hammer trial. So you get to see the absolute unit that is Wild Hammer. This thing is an absolute unit because it's got plenty of range for its aerial hammer attack. You know, for being such a short range, you know, thing. For being a short range weapon. Plus the hammer flip ability is just so much more, or the hammer flip attack is just so much more powerful than it actually is. Plus, with the attack boost in tow, then you're gonna be breaking records at the arena like nothing else. Because, well, you are actually allowed to use items to your advantage at the Coliseum. So, if you ever just want to just speed run the Coliseum, like, you can do that with the attack boost item. You know, just stack up a whole bunch of attack boosts and there you go. Make sure you have enough to last you 1,000 seconds, though. Yeah, you just got to make sure you do that. I mean, if you're going for a Wild Hammer, obviously, in the Coliseum at all. Ooh! Really, the only downside of a Wild Hammer, actually, is the fact that the charge-up time for a hammer flip, you know, the time between when you release the button for a hammer flip and when the attack actually goes off is a bit large. Like, I think it's about half a second. Like, it's almost like a regular Dark Souls weapon when you use the strong attack. Not like a light attack, but a short attack. Oh, no, wait, a strong attack. Not a short attack, what the heck? Like, what? I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's basically, that's basically what I'm trying to compare it to. It's just like that. So, that's, again, possibly the downside of that. Alright, so now we actually have a treasure room that involves normal Kirby. So that's something that we haven't seen yet. And all you really need to do is just to make sure that you aim properly. You aim, you know, spitting out enemies properly. And there. Ah! Cool. Cool. All right. Now there it not is, actually. Now as for cappies, it's basically a you know, well common thing, but you can suck up the cappies hats. Basically, you have to suck up the cappies hats before you can destroy the cappies themselves. Eat! Am I going the wrong way? Of course, you're completely free to absolutely ignore these if you want to. You know, if you want a faster time. But now you're going to have to be dealing with, you know, Wild Edge and Wild Bonkers as boss fights, as normal Kirby. Because that obviously ain't a challenge run that, you know, is seen as old or new. But in all seriousness, it is pretty much pretty easy. Because all you really have to do is just to keep unloading onto enemies with the exhale, and then there you go. And just completely ignore these other guys too while you're at it. And there it is. I think I got the target. Yeah, I did. Cool stuff. All right, and that should be every treasure room for right now, actually. All right, so before we go to our penultimate level today, let's go back to Waddle Dee Town, because now that we have the proper amount of rare stones, we can evolve Tornado to its full potential. Storm Tornado. And look at that. You're kind of like a Greek god. You're kind of like Zeus. I mean, yeah, you are kind of like Zeus because there is no spark ability in this game, actually. You're actually leaving behind a trail of electrified clouds, so that can deal with enemies no problem too. And yeah, the damage output is obviously pretty damn good. So yeah, like, you leave behind a trail. You obviously have the same abilities as you did with Tornado, obviously. Except, well, it's stronger. But it looks cool. Like, it really does look cool. I am not gonna lie on that fact. The Beast Pack's final stand. They really don't want us to rescue Elflin, do they? They really don't. But if they're gonna make a final stand, then we are gonna make a final stand too. Mentioned that this soundtrack rocks because this soundtrack rocks. Okay, sorry. But seriously though, like, the Beast Pack's Final Stand is such a good song. It's quickly growing to be it's quickly growing on me as one of my favorite final level, you know, themes just ever. It's like this really intense version of the Beast Pack theme. It's like this really feels like, you know, what the level implies, you know, the Beast Pack's final stand, right? Well, there it is. There is the Beast Pack's final stand. Like, this is going to test every single one of your mouthful mode abilities as well. So, it's basically on par with, you know, Kirby final levels as making sure that you know the mechanics, because now you're going to be put them to the penultimate test before the end. So I really love this level so much. And the song, dude. The song just rocked, man. This soundtrack just goes. It just goes. Ooh, how did I avoid that poison? Oh my god. Damn, that's so good. All right, so now let's go in using Water Balloon Mouth. As you definitely know, we have used this mouthful mode ability ever since the Wandaria Remains. I almost said Wandaria Ruins again. Where we basically use water to clear up mud as well as, you know, poison. All right, and also we got a pretty good meme out of it, so that's pretty damn good, and I'm very thankful that I didn't necessarily get copyrighted at all, unless of course, like whenever a video of mine goes public with that big and chunky thing, in which case, you know, I have an alternate version without the joke anyway, ready to go anyway. So that's fine. Whoa, what happened to Kirby right there? I don't know what happened, but that was cool. All right, next up, Vending Machine Mouth. This is one of the first ever mouthful mode abilities that we've gotten. This is where we shoot out vending machine cans, or soda cans. You know, that people don't really drink anymore, and it's obviously going to be very, very rotten. I don't know how it works, but okay. So this one, for this little part, we have to use the soda shot in order to activate these switches in order to put up these walls for us. That way we can avoid getting hit by these, you know, lava balls. You know, because we can't call them meteors at all. You know, obviously not. Now we ditch that. Now we're gonna shoot this guy. Stairs Mouth. Again, one of the fair few first ones that we've experienced. Where we're just literally stairs. And we can position ourselves at any given moment. Why are they invincible? Why? Why are they invincible in that state? I don't know, man. This is so weird. Actually, you know what? Let's do Storm Tornado. Let's do that. Yeah. We might as well. Ow. How dare you? There you go. And now Storage Mouth, where we first used this at the mall. On our first trip to the mall, where it takes forever to tip over. Thank you. I don't know by the time this video goes up if the game will be patched in to make that shorter, but that's really what I want, is just like Storage Mouth to be tipped over like a lot faster rather than it take forever. That's definitely a thing that bothers me and only me. So just ignore me. Okay, I also gotta look for posters. I know I have to look for posters. I'm just ignoring the water because I say screw you to the water. And of course, that Waddle Dee is right there. Aha! Here we go. Beast-based posters. Beast-based posters. I meant to say beast-base. Things. Now, these aren't really, like, hidden passages per se. It's just really, like, passages that have things in them. I mean, like, this figurine is kind of hidden, yeah. So, I guess. Ouchie! That was very mean and very bad. And I don't like that kind of thing. I don't see any, Oh, and there's Crash up there to fool you. Well, guess what? You don't fool me. Ha! Idiot. Never mind. No, it's fine. Okay. And of course, that ring mouth that we used was first used whenever we've ridden a boat for the first time at Abandoned Beach or otherwise. Oh yeah, and one other thing about Storm Tornado actually is that whenever you trap enemies in the tornado, they actually get hurled at other enemies, so that's really cool. Okay, so now make sure that you get all the windmills here using the spin tackle. Make sure you get them all, because otherwise you will get hurt. Not necessarily die, but you will get hurt. Because the regular hazards like, you know, lava and crushing, you know, we're grown-up video gamers. Those don't really affect us anymore. They don't really do. Let's be real. Crushing is such an old habit. It only belongs in Dark Souls and Elden Ring and Souls-like games now. And there we go. Now, I definitely am afraid that I may have missed a poster. But we shall see about that. But now, remember this guy at the beginning? Well, remember that one turtle building guy at the beginning? Well, this is him now. That is definitely him now. Yeah, I definitely missed the poster. Nah, who cares? I'm always tended to miss objectives in this level anyway. In these later worlds anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, if you basically remember what we did at the beginning of the game to the big Tortimore building guy, then we know what to do here. We know what to do. Crush him. And there we go. The very first mouthful mode ability that we ever got. Or one of the very first, actually. Not the car. Is what we used to clear the penultimate level. Except not really, because we still have that one poster that I'm missing. Hey, Stairs Mouth Kirby. Speaking of which, there it is. Now I gotta go back for that one thing, which is great. Oh boy. It's him again. And spoilers, there are 2 more treasure rooms. Oh boy. Let me get those posters I missed. By the way, I probably should note it, but this is the Resident Evil 2 elevator. Or the Metal Gear Solid elevator. It could be a lot of things. The poster was right there. I can't believe I freaking missed it. I'm sorry I was gushing about this level too much. I am so sorry. I should be rightfully ashamed of myself. Oh, Dragonfire Kirby as part of the figurines. All right. Okay. Well, suffice it to say that I am actually not done yet because we got a couple more treasure rooms that we just unlocked. So nothing's really done until they're done. So let's go. Because I want the last fight to be its entirely own thing. Whirl 'em away, the Storm Tornado Trial. Now, it's just like I said. If you press Y while gathering up enemies and then Y up and then Y again, or rather Y to start up the tornado and then gather up enemies and then press Y again, you can effectively fling them at enemies. So that's what separates, Storm Tornado Kirby from all the rest. And, of course, it leaves behind a trail so that stray enemies can get caught up in it and take damage. So that's all well and cool. And everything. And now we have what I'm assuming is the last one. Oh, would you look at that? Ironic. Ironic, eh? Now, I think I can pretty much see why Storm Tornado is in this game. It's because there's no Krakow in this game. Yeah, the one Kirby boss that's pretty much always there. Like, no matter what Kirby game you're playing, it's whether, like, Krakow's like a hologram or whatever else. Krakow's always there. But this time there's no Krakow, so you effectively get to be Krakow this time around. So I think that's neat. There. And yes. Yes. And we got it within the target time too, so I can get my precious 60 coin. And nothing else, apparently. God, I really wish that, you could get other rewards other than, just that. Multi-mouth treasure. The last one. Kirby, the master of mouthfuls. Alright, so this time, just like with the Beast Pack's final stand, you get to utilize every single mouthful mode ability, or rather, most of them, in order to complete this challenge. So, let's get straight to it. So, once again with Cone Mouth, you will be able to crack open pipes and defeat Tortimas. And yeah, that was about it. Like, that's all the application. Defeating this one enemy and then clearing cracks in the... Well, at least you can crack up. You can destroy cracks on the floor. So that was cool. And also with Vending Mouth, you get to destroy enemies without a second thought with rapid fire sodas. With Ring Mouth, you can perform attacks that cause gusts of wind to trigger windmills, as well as using boats, even if they're on lava. Remember Corona Mountain from Mario Sunshine? Remember that? Of course you do. Now this one definitely got me the first time I played this treasure room, because like I kept falling into the lava, and I had to like start over from the beginning part of that section all over again. I'm just like, oh god, why am I so bad? I don't know why that really happened. It's just like, I don't know. You get a heal just in case you need to heal. And then water balloon mouth, where we get to be big and chunky. But mostly just to basically cool off. You basically get to cool off guys. Scissor lift mouth, where we get to rise and fall depending on the situation. And we get to move in 2 different directions, and that was about it. Again, not every single one of them are winners, but the ones that do exist do get the job done at least. And finally, the car. Now be careful, because you're actually slipping. Yeah, you get this. Yeah, you're actually slipping on the ice here, so careful. Oh god, my head itches, my head itches. I need to itch my head. But, like, I kind of wish they would do this more in the actual game, because, like, with the ice, you actually get to go by really fast. Like, this is, like, really quick. Didn't get the target time, but that's okay. That is fine by me. And that's it. That is it. We only have a few 7 Waddle Dees left to go. And we basically cleared out every single treasure room in Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I didn't mean to just travel all over there, so that's... Wow. Apologies for these videos being, like, really long. It's because we actually had a lot of content to do. It was getting to be a little bit much with me just doing the things, but we're doing my usual bit of 4 videos per world, but, you know, I think we got through, like, pretty alright, I would probably have to say. Did we upgrade all of our abilities? I'm just wondering. Did we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Yes, we did. Okay. And I think we're actually good. We're actually good on minigames. We're actually good on, minigames. We're good on, you know, that. Good on Total Roll Kirby. We have the Coliseum. We pretty much went over, like, Waddle Dee Town like nothing else. It can't get possibly any bigger than this, so... We're all fine and good to go. Next time on Kirby and the Forgotten Land, it's the end. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.